had a very hard time coming up with things to say about Nintendo's conference. And not because I didn't like what I saw. I wanted to say that up front. I always have plenty of things to say about the things that I hate. Nintendo is just such an established name with such established brands that most of the things that they showed off they only spent a few minutes on, and the things that they did spend a lot of time on they didn't really need to elaborate on because everybody already knows what they are. Nintendo, purely from an entertainment standpoint, won E3, hands down, and they weren't even really there! From the moment I saw Reggie, Miyamoto, and Iwata reservoir dogging down the hall as puppets, I was sold. I'll be honest, I was actually kind of glad about the delay that we had in making this one. It really gave me time to reflect and rewrite, and especially at the end, think about what Nintendo really means, and especially in light of Satoru Iwata's death. But let's talk about that later. Let's talk about what happened right now. So after an amazing puppet-based introduction, Nintendo hit us hard with the announcement of a brand new Star Fox game. And I'm sorry to disappoint masochists, it's not Star Fox Adventures 2. Star Fox Zero seems to be trying to take the series back to its golden age, back on the N64 and the SNES. It looks as good as you could hope for, and more importantly, it looks fun to play. In addition to the R-Wings, you can also use the tank-like Landmaster and a gyrocopter, as well as a mech that your R-Wing transforms into. There's a first-person mode on the gamepad for precision combat, and while it could work out, it almost seems necessary given how loose the third-person camera is. Second screen experiences are pretty at home on the Wii U, but I hope this doesn't hold the game back.
Do a barrel roll!
Amiibos, Skylanders, and Disney Infinity are the devil. They are microtransaction DLC nonsense in physical plastic form. I am amazed that no one has rioted over this yet. Oh, and the new Skylanders has some Nintendo characters. Next! Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, like Four Swords Adventures minus a sword and minus a soul. But don't worry, apparently co-op has been fully realized now that we have Totem Mode. They've also introduced clothes-based classes because, you know, that's what I want in my Zelda. Classes. Hyrule Warriors was really good. Ready for it to suck? Buy it now on 3DS! God, I love Metroid Prime. And what could make it better? How about 4-player co-op plus a crazy sports game thrown in with mechs? I'm actually excited for a 3DS game. I never thought I would say it. Well, holy shit, a new Fire Emblem. Would be any good? Probably, the others are. All we got was a cutscene, but honestly that's how these kinds of RPGs work anyway. I was emotional, so there's that. Then a rave happened. Anime boobs, subtitles, dance music, and a lot of camera work. What the fuck is going on? You got me. Order today! So then Nintendo dropped a pretty heavy bomb on us. Earth is dead. But luckily there's a new planet that we can go to. Unfortunately, there's rock dinosaurs and giant bugs and fucking alien cats. There's mech combat, there's ground combat. This is a fucking Xenoblade game, holy shit! Give this man a medal! This is how you do a trailer! Look at this shit! That's how you do a trailer! Now, I never really got into Animal Crossing. I don't know what it is about it, but I just can't get into it. Maybe it's just that there's not really a point to it, or maybe it's that the game lasts forever. But it's another Animal Crossing, but this time they've added hipsters. But don't worry, there's a Wii Animal Crossing counterpart, and it's a board game? Is this a Mario Party Animal Crossing? Oh, that might be cool. Oh, it's just telling them what happened. They aren't actually doing anything. They're not doing anything at all. And it's amiibo-centered. It has amiibo in the fucking title! Nintendo, you're killing me. Nearly died from how adorable Kirby's Epic Yarn was? Yoshi's Woolly World! It looks adorable, but most importantly, it looks fun. Using yarn to influence the world is neat and seems to be a running theme this year. The addition of co-op is a huge bonus, and Poochie, oh my god, he's so cute! Look at Poochie! Then Yokai Watch happened, and it's an RPG, I guess, but there are mini-game elements in the combat, and I don't even know. This all just looks like a jumbled mess, but honestly, the trailer doesn't even last long enough to tell. Well, it's pretty much like it says on the tin this time, is Paper Mario meets the Mario and Luigi series. There's so much going on in this game, it's insane. But unlike Yokai Watch, it all looks like something I want to be a part of. This game actually has me pretty excited. I'll confess it. I adore Mario Tennis. I've played Mario Power Tennis more than any other Wii game I have. I'm interested to see how the Mega Mushrooms balance out in the gameplay because, you know, the power-ups in Power Tennis were overpowered as fuck. But I'm sure Nintendo will work it out. They always do. Well, to be fair, we've seen Mario Maker before. You make your own Mario levels, you share them, you rinse and repeat. However, they've added more style since we last seen it, adding in Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World in the mix, but for some reason leaving out Super Mario Bros. 2, because I guess everybody just hates it. Oh look, more totems! The freedom to mash things together is admittedly fun, like putting Yoshi underwater, but the coolest part was listening to Miyamoto talk about intuitive game design. But seriously, go watch it. But here's a clip.
You run, but there's a block above, so you can't run. So if you jump, the ceiling is low, so you usually hit it. But when you do, you grow big. It's a surprise. There are stairs, but there are gaps. But the first gap has a floor, and the second one is the one you want to avoid because it's bottomless. So it's a tutorial in a sense. We put a lot of thought into those types of things.
The show then abruptly came to a close with a joyous celebration of Mario's 30th anniversary, and it was pretty heartwarming, with the minor exception of multiple appearances of selfie sticks. Even once is too much. Nintendo's conference was great. They didn't really show off the games much, and again, the ones that they did show, they didn't really need to explain. And the more I think about it, the more I realize that there's a simple truth in that. Games should be about fun. And Nintendo has understood that, and they have always understood that. It shouldn't be about kills and deaths and stats and being better than everyone else and only caring about ourselves. Games are supposed to bring us together. It's about the adventure, and it's about the fun. It's about a portal to another world. And it's about a portal to our better selves. And I think that that's something that our culture today isn't ready for anymore. We've lost that. And the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Nintendo is a relic of a bygone era, and that might be why they're losing the console war right now. I don't know. But all the times that I think about Nintendo, and I think about the times that I've spent playing all the other systems, you can't spend 30 seconds on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network without hearing you know, a racial slur or someone fighting each other. You can't play any of these sorts of games without getting angry at each other. I have never been angry at my friends playing New Super Mario Brothers or Mario Kart or running around in Legend of Zelda. You don't get mad at these things. It's about the fun. And that's something we've lost, and I think that's something that we need to find again. Now, this probably doesn't make any sense, I'm just kind of rambling at this point, but it's what I believe, and that's what Nintendo means to me. And Satoru Iwata, wherever you are right now, you led a hell of a company, and you will be remembered. So I'm gonna dry my eyes and put my big boy pants back on, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Like what you see? Well, why not throw out a like? Want to see more? Click that subscribe button to stay up to date. Got something to say? Well, there's a place for that too. Hate everything about us? Of course you do! It's the internet!